watching out for you. This is Storm Team 8.
Good morning, West Michigan. We are indeed tracking a big change in the weather pattern across West Michigan. After all that sunshine yesterday, we are actually going to be looking at a breezy and cold day today. Starting out dry this morning, but we are looking at that area of mixed precipitation developing from south to north as we head through the late morning and afternoon hours. The precip changes to all snow starting later this evening and overnight tonight. And what's going to be happening with our weather here, as we're going to be welcoming a colder air mass here, which will be with us then right through the end of the week. Start to moderate temperatures as we head into the weekend. Let's check it out for you regionally on Storm Track Live. You see this area of precipitation making some steady progress here from south to north. So area of moisture off to the south, and that batch of precipitation back to our west represents the leading edge of that sharply colder air. So the moisture comes in from the south, colder air comes in from the west, and that squeeze play here in the Great Lakes region is going to bring us quite a wintry weather scene. In fact, as we check out the winter weather alerts, the advisories, the warnings going on around the Great Lakes region, upper Midwest, down to the Ohio and Tennessee River valleys, and even off to the northeastern United States, a variety of winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings, and where you see the reds there out in Iowa and the Dakotas and sections of Minnesota, that actually is a blizzard warning. There's a lot of wind associated with this system. Now here in the state of Michigan, check this out. We actually have that winter weather advisory in effect through our northern counties off to the north up around the Cadillac area, Traverse City. Across the rest of the region, it is a lake effect snow advisory here from Oceana and Mason counties off to the south here, and that will be in effect starting at 6 o'clock this evening right through the entire day tomorrow. Now temperatures this morning in the teens off to the northeast where there's not quite as much cloud cover yet. Otherwise, we're in the 20s this morning. You can see by noon, this is a look at our 24-hour forecast in motion. And as we continue this animation here, you can see that moisture flow here. Many areas looking at that precip moving in even by noon today. Areas to the south and east of Grand Rapids, that precipitation stays liquid, but again, could be just enough to create some really slippery pavement conditions. Overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning, we change things around to a westerly wind. That draws us into that colder air here and changes all that precip back over to just scattered snow showers. I think it'll be a uniform at least 1 to 3 inches of snow here with this particular system, and those areas that see a little heavier lake effect snow may see a little bit more than that. Otherwise, today we look ahead at the next 8 days, and you can see the colder air definitely hangs on here right through the end of the week. High temperatures, in fact, for a while won't make it out of the upper 20s here. We'll be back into the 30s here again on Thursday, 40 possible Friday, and then we're into the 40s for what really should be a fairly pleasant weekend.
Look, got to get to that weekend, though, to get some
goodness.
temperatures that we're kind of looking forward to at this point in the year.
And if you didn't know what month it was, you would swear you were looking at a weather forecast for early January. That's how cold it's going to be.
Yeah. Thanks, Terry.
Sure.